Hi, my name is Yasmin Godo. I am a UK-based writer and director, and this is a video for the Magnolia project. For me, it is very much an integral part of just everything that I am and everything that I do. Being a Nigerian and St. Lucian woman, as well as a Black Brit, can't escape my blackness. Do you know what I mean? I'm a South Londoner. There's a lot of Black people that reside where I live, and being someone that is of the melting pot of the diaspora as a byproduct of two different nationalities that, you know, fell in love and came together, is to embody the jollof and the rice and peas. You know, it's the curry goat versus the red meat and stew. You know, the okra soup versus the cassava. You know what I mean? Like just all of these different things. Callaloo, even cassava, callaloo, and knowing that we have virtually similar names for different but same is how I embody my blackness, and that in turn pours and filters into my storytelling. One of the things that I think for me, as somebody who is very visibly different to everybody else, is wanting to tell stories that feel different as well. I want to tell stories that don't just speak to the harrowing sorrow or pain or torture, but actually elevates our joy and finds that really sweet spot in the middle that we don't often get to see. Black people's vulnerability. You know, how do we deal with grief that isn't just a spree of anger and rage, but actually is an embodiment of real human emotion that we're sometimes devoid of when we look at our TV and filmmaking, is that we are very seldom portrayed as the full complexities of what it is to be human. And that's actually the thing that I'm really interested in, is telling stories about the other. There's quite a lengthy list actually of writers that have come into contact with their work, from authors to theatre and screen. You know, we have Black British author Mallory Blackman, Nigerian writer Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, you know, the Terry McMillans, Marvelous Anselms, who's a fairly new writer, Debbie Tucker Green for theatre, you know, the Maya Angelou's, Danielle Scott Horton, Bell Hooks, Toni Morrison, and really cool TV writer, Jamaican British Carol Russell. She wrote for a show called Coming At Ya, which used to come on ITV, CITV, which is a Black British program about a group of sisters, not that dissimilar to like Sister, but you know, just with a UK vibe to it. And Carol was one of the first people to ever give me the time of day. I want to say I was about 22 at the time, and she was the first person to take me to BAFTA, and that was the inspiration behind me saying, yeah, one day I'm going to be part of this institution in some way. And the reason why people like her, and I guess people like the Maya Angelou's and the Chimamandas, inspired and shaped my writing, is the rawness versus the levity. I think there's something really powerful and complex about being able to really hone what it is. I have to be over here now because of shadow. What it is to basically hone storytelling in a way that means that we're not a monolith, and we're not just leaning into writing that feels one-dimensional or even two-dimensional.